Yep. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you be notified every time I upload. Um, yeah, wasn't the greatest day today. I mean, let's see. I did a parlay with I did a parlay with Tampa in there. They blew it. That started the day off wrong. Ryan, Ryan McMahon got there for me. I should have took him for a home run. I had a feeling. I said that yesterday he was gonna do good. I had a feeling. Couldn't pinpoint who was going to do what on the Washington National side, but they ended up putting that game out and putting up some runs, hits, RBIs, and things of that nature. Um, Strikeout parlay for the Seattle game hit for me. Hits, runs, and RBIs for uh, what's the kid's name? Ramirez and what's the kid's name? Josh Naylor didn't get there for me. Corbin didn't get there. Um, the Dodgers, they didn't get there. Baltimore, I took Baltimore and they didn't get there. So it wasn't really good. But I did take the outs for mm, Kyle Bradish. He got there. Um, I got that at plus 100 on DraftKings. And what else? Cubs game was a success. Jimenez, Robert, Morel, his hits, runs, and RBIs was at plus 125 versus righty. Yes, please. Uh, Bellinger had the matchup, and he couldn't take advantage of that. I mean, he did take advantage. He couldn't take advantage of it while Lynn was in the game, but he did hit a bomb. And Kyle Tucker, he let me down. Shit, by the time I turned around, man, it was Altuve was in there and Alvarez. So I knew he was going to at least hit his runs and RBIs. Tucker did not. All right, so these couple games here, I'm gonna take it easy until tomorrow. Starting off with Prize Picks. Let me just show you what I had. All right. Um, I got Shohei Ohtani strikeouts at a flat seven. Is moved up to a 7.5. I took the over there. Um, Senga, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm taking his strikeouts on Prize Picks and Gray. Mm, mm. He pitches better on the road, man. I'm taking a stab at that 4Ks. He did have an outlier game with 9Ks versus this team a while back, but uh, I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna roll with that right there. For right now, actually, it's only gonna be a two pick. I mean, it was only a two pick was Kodai Sengai and Shuei Otani. I might have to sprinkle something on um, that three legger right there though, 'cause I don't see anything else right now. Waiting on lines to drop, and then DraftKings is under maintenance. Um, Otani, man, we know he's always in play, and got over under 8 in his first game. Does have an underfield to it. Lorenzen on the mound. So I see I could I don't know. I do want to take the outs. I have to hurry up and do it though. 17 and a half outs for Shohei Otani at a minus 193. That's a parlay piece, but this is the only book that lets you parlay outs, in same game parlays. So I actually got love for Lorenzen trying to get that at 6. We'll see. If I take both of them for 6 innings, it's a plus 173. We'll see. All right. Otani's definitely in play. As much as Otani's been getting walked, you could take the runs. You could take the runs. To score a run for him. I don't know what the numbers is. Let's see. To score a run because he's always getting in there. All right. So to score to score a run probably high for him right now. Oh man. That FanDuel don't have lines out. DraftKings don't have lines out. DraftKings under maintenance right now. Let me see if they off. Ooh, I almost said hey, but no, they still on maintenance right now. Caesars, I don't really bet. Okay, so you can get a run right here in the same game parlay. Yeah, in the same game parlay for on Caesars right here for Otani at wait a minute. This is total hits. Okay, you get a total hit for over point one hit at minus 218 for parlays. Where's the runs? Total bases. I just seen it, didn't I? Total runs scored. Right there it is. I like that number right there. For him to score a run, if he gets walked, hey, walk him, and then let him score or whatever. That's a segue to my next play. Uh, if Moniak is in the lineup, small sample size, but he's crushing righties. I don't want to target him versus Lorenzen, but I just the numbers right. Small sample size, but I mean overall, well, decent sample size overall. So he's batting 367 versus righties. Actually on the road, so he don't even bat versus lefties. So like 16, 27 at bats, 29 plate appearances. He don't even really bat against righties. He's a lefties. He's a righty killer. On the road versus lefties in 63 plate appearances, he's batting 459. All right, so he's got 11 home runs total. Uh, six on the road, five. I mean, six at home, five on the road. Some of his advanced numbers here uh, on the road versus lefty. I mean righties like 459 average, 852 slugging, 1329 OPS, 393 fucking ISO, and 267. You know what I'm saying? WRC plus. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? That's wild, wild, wild. That's Wild West. Lorenzen. Let's see what that thing do. Lorenzen. Lorenzen been pitching good as of late, man. Lorenzen has been pitching good. So I thought I seen a little bit of mishaps in there for him for righties though. He could slip up, but I think that's on the road. All right, now come on. There we go. Well, okay, so versus righties overall, 272 average. Mm. Home versus righties, 342, 341. Okay, righties batting 341, 477 slugging. Woba 360. Hmm, interesting. That's interesting right there to me. Mhm. It looks like a looks like a match. It looks like a match, right? It does look like a match, like home versus righties. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. But Lorenzen is pretty good. He's been pitching pretty good as of late too, man. Uh, three straight shutout games: Kansas City Royals, Seattle, and Oakland. Mm. Prior to that, he was giving up runs, though, man. We will see. With Otani out there dangerous like that, it's a possibility, okay? So I'll lean towards the hits, runs, and RBIs for Moniak if he's in the lineup. We'll see. But it's only an 8 total. Maybe just a straight hit. Maybe just a straight hit. Maybe it's just a straight hit. I don't know. Um, and the strikeouts, yeah, I took the strikeouts for old Tiny on DraftKings on Prize Picks. You know, all right. So let's breeze through the rest of this. The second game, and then the pitching matchups. They be with these double headers. They shuffle guys up, man. So you got to be watching because these Hotani and Lorenzen, one of them might not even be pitching, but we'll see. They'll shuffle them up and put Sandoval and move Lorenzen up. You know what I'm saying, to try to win that game. Um, Washington Nationals at New York Mets here. Great pitchers is best on the road. I want to say yeah, but Singer's got pretty nice case stuff, man. So I think he's probably close to a 30%er. Let's see. Um, I was looking at some of those pitches. 29% might as well be 30, 29.4, 31% to lefties, 27.6 to righties. Last time he faced this team, he did have 7 Ks. I don't like to target. I don't like to target Washington. Nobody likes to target Washington, but his K prop sitting at 5.5 right now. Like I said, I'm taking it on Prize Picks, and then on the books, I'm gonna show you what I did on the books. I'm gonna show you what I did on the books. I took the first inning, under 1.5 runs. I haven't been having a lot of luck with Nerfies, man. No runs first inning, and some for the most part, when I go to my no under 1.5 runs in the first inning, sometimes most of the time I've been getting cracked. Okay, but I'm going to under 1.5 runs in the first inning here, and I'm gonna alter down some pitcher props here. I'm going to take 5 strikeouts for Senga and 3 strikeouts for Gray, and then that'll give me some plus money right there. We're gonna see what that thing do. That's a bankroll builder. You want to tell it, you can tell it, whatever the case may be. All right. Next game here. Let's see. I'm gonna take this down. Next game here. Chi- oh yeah. Well, Chicago Cubs at St. Louis Cardinals. Here we got an over under 9 in this spot. Okay. Um, St. Louis, they've been hitting lefties. Let's see. They've been hitting lefties. Let's see. Last 30 days versus left hand pitching. I think they around top 10 OPS. I mean, top 10 WRC plus, I want to say. Maybe 12th right outside top 10. St. Louis, oh, seventh. Last 30 days and 200 and some plate appearances. So, 238 K percentage last 30 days for St. Louis versus left hand pitching. They up there. Number two. That's last 30 days. They second in striking out versus left hand pitching. Still did get to these guys a couple times, man. He had some success in the K area, home and the road. This will be his third time now. I don't know what to expect here. Still has been good. ERA in the twos at home and the road and on the road. Let's check the last. I think the last 2 weeks the sample size get too small. Um, 104, still right outside top 10, plus 126 WRC plus, probably top 10 right there. So it is what it is. They on the flip side, the Cubs versus right hand pitching, ha ha ha. They've been hitting them too. I looked at the last 30. Last 30 wasn't too sexy, I don't think. But they was in ninth there in 645 plate appearances. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. K rate for the Cubs last 30 days, um, 16th. So they will strike out a little bit there, but last 14 days they've been on kind of in fuego, man, kind of in fuego. Number one in WRC plus, batting average 339. Number one in OPS, yeah, strikeout rate down there. They striking out uh the 10th worst. So they've been looking good last 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks, 264 plate appearances. That's not a lot, but mm, it's okay, I guess. So I expect the runs to be put up here in this one here, especially on the Cubs side, going up against what's the kid's name? Um, I forget the pitcher name. Miles McCollum. Okay, Miles McCollum. Yeah. So he's sporting his K percentage. He's sporting a 15.8 K percentage, 17.1 to lefties, 14.6 to righties. Just a low K rate. I can't look at him. I can't trust him. Barrel is down. So, but hey, she was a righty. So you know what I do, right? Christopher Morel, going right back to the well. I got Christopher Morel money in my pocket. My people that have been rocking with me already know what we do. Uh, and then he graded out really well for me. Hap, he graded out really well for me. Those two bats, and like I always say, hey, Bellinger, he's on fire right now. So hey, um, if you want to sprinkle something on him, but uh, I'm sprinkling something on the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for Christopher Morel there. And then, like I said, I can't talk you off a Hap. I think McCullough's suspicion is worse versus right hand pitching. On the flip side here, the usual suspects are in play here, man. Gorman, I was looking at Gorman hard. He popped for me. I'm gonna wait for the lineups to come out. Goldschmidt, he's always in play. St. Louis has some bats though. St. Louis has some bats. I wouldn't be surprised if St. Louis put up some runs and they get to this total or maybe over it. I'm not gonna bet it. Might live bet it, but it is what it is. Last game, that's the Cleveland and Cincinnati game. I mean and Cleveland and the White Sox. So, damn, what's the pitcher's name? Oh, Cease and I said this is Cease had 3 strikeouts in back-to-back games versus these guys, man. Another team that don't strike out that much, man. So I'm not messing with Cease K's. I'm not even taking it under. I'm just leaving him alone. He does have 28% K rate, 24 to lefties, 32 to righties. It's a possibility that he can hit his outs. Let's take a quick look and see what his outs is on Caesars. Take a quick look and see what his outs is on Caesars. Um, Caesars got lines out. They like, fuck that, we getting some money tonight. They trying to get our money. Pitching strikeouts. Mm, Why they got to spread out like this? Hits. They must don't have it out right now. Okay, they got it out. Bybee and Dylan Cease at 17 and a half. You know, so hmm, I wouldn't mind Cease strikeouts at a 4.5. Ooh, that's just show you how dangerous, how dangerous these guys are, man. I might have to sprinkle something on that, man. Hmm. What's the numbers for his for his outs? Seven. I mean, -152. Bybee, see, both of these pitchers got the ability to get there. Bybee pitching is worse on the road. Two righties, man. So I might temper my expectations, even though Bybee has been pitching really, really good, man. He's been pitching really, really good. So the outs are in play for these guys. I am undecided. I need to make my mind up, but I'm definitely undecided. The outs are in play for both of these guys, believe it or not. But like I said, Tanner Bybee, he's pitching his worst on the road versus righties. Probably not lately though, because he's been looking good lately. Let's get a quick look at these numbers real quick before we get out of here. Okay, y'all got some plays. Drop a like, man. Drop a like. Y'all got some plays. Drop them on me, man. This the mission is to profit and not deposit. This is just y'all know what the deal is. Mm. We shucking and jiving right now. Yeah, so he's got a 2-piece at home and a 4.38 on the road. But I want to see some of these sample sizes and stuff like that. Um, on the road, 274 average, 182 batting average at home. Away versus righties, 286. Slugging, 584. Why? Okay, so he's given up 7 home runs. Okay, 7 home runs. 6 of them were on the road, and six of them were on the road versus righties. Okay, so maybe this is the day. All right, maybe this is the day that Robert this finally hits a home run. Okay, because I don't even think he hit a home run since All Star break. Maybe one. I don't know. So maybe this is the day. But the righties here, Jimenez and Robert, those are the two guys I would probably look at there. And shit. I thought Naylor. I didn't give him out or nothing like that. I thought he might have hit a home run yesterday, but hey, it was Ramirez Day. He hit 2 bombs, so maybe Naylor come out here and hit a bomb. So my top 2 home run candidates from this would be Naylor and Robert. Yep, those would be my home run candidates from this game. Robert is due. He's due for hit a home run any day by now. I'm undecided on the outs here, as you guys can figure out. Um, let's see. Um, Bybee has hit this number. His outs prop. He's hit his outs prop 1, 2, 3 out of his last 5 games. Um, Strikeouts. I didn't even look at his strikeouts. I might tease it down on FanDuel though. Uh, versus right hand pitching. Let's take a quick look at this here. As the White Sox ain't been looking good, man. Uh, last 30 days, they 6 and striking out. Okay, fifth at 25.7%, and WRC plus they are 26th. It's 84 in WRC plus. If we go look at last 14 days, um, WRC plus Chicago White Sox 26th at 77, and Chicago White Sox K percentage is sitting at 10th at 25 and a half. What? How many plate appearances is that? 329. That's pretty decent. And then the last 7 days, Chicago White Sox uh, K percentage in 162 plate appearances, 27.2 WRC plus at 80. Okay. Um, Let me see one thing. I think he can. I think Bobby can get there. I don't know if I'm. I don't know if I'm a bet it though. I lean towards the over outs for both of these guys, man. Um, I lean towards the over outs for both of these guys. Let me see something. Strowman only went 3, huh? Strowman is not to be trusted. Was not to be trusted lately, anyway. All right, guys. With that being said, guys, peace out, man. Drop some plays down there for me.